Hi everyone, welcome to another The View from Florida adventure. Our view from Florida this time is Anastasia State Park in St. Augustine, Florida. We are spending the next 3 nights here in the Sea Bean Loop tent camping area. And here is our setup. We are in Sea Bean Loop and we are in site number 1. We have our little screened canopy over our picnic table, our sleeping tent, and our changing room and potty tent. And this makes for a real convenient area to change in, and there's our little porta potty. It's real convenient. We have these little Ziploc type of bags that go in there and you do your business, Ziploc it up and dispose of it. It can also be used as a shower. We have not bought the equipment. It's propane operated. We have not made that investment yet to hook up the shower part of it. One of the things that we found out is that a lot of the state parks kind of frown on you showering at your campsite. It's a kind of an environmental issue with the shampoos and the soaps and stuff. And one of the reasons we haven't made that investment for the plumbing for our shower tent is because we're just beginning campers, so we've been picking campgrounds that have all the amenities, public restroom, shower, and I've picked a site. I was lucky. I picked a site that just a quick little walk over here, and voila, there is our restroom and shower area. So we'll investigate that a little more later on in the video. One of the great things about Anastasia Island State Park, if you want to camp here, St. Augustine is 5 minutes away. The old city of St. Augustine. It's a very cool place to visit with a lot of attractions there. So the beach is within walking distance, depending on which loop you're in. Depends on how long your walk would be. But we might have had a, I don't know, 5-10 minute walk to the ocean. But we got chairs and an umbrella and a cooler. So we just drove up here. It took us 3 minutes from the campsite to drive to the parking area. This is the camp store. We're actually on the beach early this morning because there's some thunderstorms predicted around noon, so we want to get some beach time in. Camp store is not even open yet. You can get ice, some beach goods, rentals, bikes, beach chairs, umbrellas, what have you, here at the camp store. Nothing like having your morning coffee while sitting on the beach. The nice thing about camping during the week, we checked in late Sunday afternoon, and this is Monday morning, and the really nice thing about camping during the week is no crowds. Of course, it's really early, so I'm sure there'll be a lot more people out here as the day progresses, but this is just a nice way to spend the morning. Are you a little crabby this morning? Too early in the morning for you and you're a bit crabby? So John and I are on the beach pretty early. We're gonna do some shelling, some beach treasure hunting while we take our little walk here. And this area here is about a quarter a mile from where we have our chairs at Anastasia Island State Park. So I think this is the Anastasia Island Public Beach and Fishing Pier. They have some resorts here as well. This is completely separate from the state park. Quite a few people fishing off the fishing pier at Anastasia Island. This is the public area. This is not part of the state park. I'm interrupting their bath. How cute is that? They're playing in the splash pad. So this is the St. Johns County fishing pier and public beach area. This is not part of the state park. This is, John and I walked about, I want to say about a quarter mile, maybe half mile down the beach. Little splash pad, a little gift shop with cold drinks, ice cream, bait and tackle, and restrooms, and bocce ball courts. Okay, so the state park boundary is 800 feet beyond the St. John's Fishing Pier. So we're gonna head back into the state park. For those of you who are watching this video that would like to experience Anastasia Island, but are not necessarily into camping and RVing, especially in the summer when it tends to be warm, this nice looking resort here is the Embassy Suites. Again, air conditioned rooms. So, you know, it's summertime in Florida, so it wasn't too bad last night, but our tent sure isn't air conditioned. So there you go. If you don't want to camp on Anastasia Island, there are hotels and resorts. Campground fajitas. So we decided to use not do any grilling on the grill, just to use our cook stove, because the grill is a fire pit, and because we have such a setup, I wasn't too thrilled with using the in-ground fire pit to cook, because with our luck we stumble out of one of the tents and step into the hot coals or something. Plus it's just really too close to the tent, and this is really kind of the way I wanted to set up. So the cook stove works out just fine. So if you have, you know, a setup kind of like this, then you might want to bring like a tabletop grill or cook stove. So we spent the morning on the beach, came back, had campground fajitas. Now we're getting ready for the afternoon thunderstorm. That was out of my camera view there. So we're here at the entrance to Anastasia Island State Park, and at the entrance is the old Spanish quarries. About 200 yards southeast of this point are the remains of the King's coquina quarries. Coquina is a type of limestone composed of mollusk shells and sand, and is found along the northeast coast of Florida. Coquina was used in the building of many early colonial structures in St. Augustine, including the fortress Castillo de San Marcos. Founded in 1565, St. Augustine suffered Indian attacks, pirate raids, and military invasions. Within the first 100 years, 9 wooden forts were burned or destroyed by storms. Clearly, stronger defenses were needed for St. Augustine. The answer lay in Anastasia Island's deposit of coquina rock. Workmen began quarrying the material and constructing a stone fort in 1671. At this site, blocks of coquina rock were quarried for construction of the great fortress Castillo de San Marcos in the Spanish town of St. Augustine, Florida. The Castillo protected the Spanish settlement for 200 years. This is the trail to the coquina quarry. It just finished raining, so the raindrops are still dripping off the trees. Work in the quarry began in 1671. Native American workers had the first back-breaking task of removing the topsoil and vegetation. Once the surface of the coquina stone was exposed, Spanish stone cutters chipped deep grooves into the stone in a block-shaped pattern. Wedges were placed in these grooves and long crowbars snapped the blocks of stone free. Quarry workers also included Spanish convicts, British captives, and in later years, African slaves. So we're going to take a little walk through the campgrounds, and we are in Sea Bean Loop, and Sea Bean Loop is mostly for tent, small pop-ups, not for the big RVs. There's a separate loop for RVs. Okay, and this is Queen Conch Loop. This is after Sea Bean Loop. It's pretty much the same, no large RVs, tents, small pop-ups. I think the RV part is on the other side. This really is a big campground. Oh, it looks like we're coming up to the playground here. Playground area. It's a really big campground, and it's very wooded. Very gives you the feeling of being in the remote woods when you're really not. I mean, the city's right outside the compound of the park. Right outside the boundaries of the park is the city. But within the park, you feel like you're roughing it out in the woods. Okay, so this is Shark Eye Loop that we're going to walk through here. Alright, so Shark Eye Loop is set up for RVs and your larger rigs. Some nice setups here. So they have electric and water, no sewer. They have a dump station at the front of the campgrounds, and I think they have 3 pull-ins because it's a large park, so you have 3 areas for the dump station. Okay, so there's trails at Anastasia State Park. We're not going to walk this trail now. It's dusk. It just got finished raining. So there's going to be a buku of mosquitoes. But this ancient dunes trail leads through a series of old sand dunes that were formed by wind and wave action during the time when the ocean extended farther inland than it does now. Through the ages, the process of life, death, and decay has gradually enriched the sand so that now a forest stands where once only sea oats could survive. This leisurely 30-minute walk will end near the Sea Bean Loop. Yeah, it's a little amphitheater. With a fire pit. That's kind of cool. Here at the bathhouse and the restroom, there is a washer dryer. So it's like a little laundry area. And there is also a little sink. Okay, so we've just been camping a short while. So there's a few little things that I have noticed make a big difference. And one of those things is in the shower, the public showers, is when you have a separate dry area to get dressed. Now, I like this facility here at Anastasia State Park. I would like to see it a little cleaner. It's not filthy, but it doesn't give them, you know, a real good first impression when you walk in, a little mildew. But anyway, you have a shower, so that's really nice. One of the things I think I'm going to try is having a little portable fan. You know, these showers are usually not air conditioned. So you get out, you're drying off, and right away you're getting sticky. So one of those little small portable fans, battery operated, might be a good little gadget to have while you're drying off and getting dressed. So anyway, you know, I know it might not be a big deal, but having a little dry area where you shower, it's kind of a big deal to me. It's a nice feature. Also, and something else that I enjoy having is a full-length mirror. None of the other campgrounds that we've stayed at thus far has had a mirror, a full-length mirror in the bathroom. So, you know, it's a small thing, but all little small things add up and make for a better camping experience. Oh, also, I don't want to forget. So here's something, another really small thing in the shower, but you know, all these little small things add up to convenience. So there's 1, 2, 3 hooks to hang up stuff. Again, I know you're probably laughing, you know, such a small thing, but you know, it adds to the convenience. And also a shower curtain so you can keep the wet in the shower and out of your dry area. Again, small little things add up. Along the lines of little things that you start noticing when you're camping, at the campground, at our campsite, the water spigot. So there are 2 spigots. One that you can hook your hose up to, and one that you can is free, that you can use like to put in the bucket. And then there's this thing that you can choose which side you're going to use. So it doesn't seem like a big deal, but it's just one of those little things that just makes camping more convenient. The walk from the campsite to the beach depends on which loop you are in. You know, we're in Sea Bean. It would take us maybe, I don't know, 5-10 minutes tops to walk to the ocean. But if you have a you know, your chairs, your cooler and everything. It's just as easy to drive. Or bike. A lot of bicyclers here. For you RV campers, there's no sewer hookup at the campgrounds, at the campsites themselves, but there is a dump station, and actually there's 3 of them here. And in the afternoons, as people are leaving, checkout is 1 o'clock, so around lunchtime this does get pretty backed up. So there's a good thing there's 3 of them, because this is a very, very popular campground for RVers. Island Beach Grill and Camp Store is at the main beach. Snack bar there, beach shop, and rentals. Umbrella rentals, chair rentals, stand-up paddle boards. And then closer towards the entrance of the park, there's the Anastasia Water Sports, where you can rent kayaks, stand-up paddle boards, and small sailboats. So we're packing everything up. We had a great stay here at Anastasia State Park, here on Anastasia Island near St. Augustine. We had a bit of rain, which is typical for afternoons in Florida. You can expect rain just about any day. So if you're going to camp here during the summer to enjoy the beach, be prepared for rain in the afternoons and evenings. Well, our beach camping vacation here at Anastasia Island State Park is over. We had a great time. I hope you enjoyed watching our video. I hope we gave you lots of good information. It's a great place to camp. If you love the beach, lots of beach activities. The Atlantic Ocean is just absolutely beautiful, and this is a beautiful beach. Lots to do in the area. It's right near St. Augustine, the old city of St. Augustine. Lots of attractions there. We didn't visit there this time. We were too busy playing in the water. But we have been to St. Augustine before, and if you visit our website, theviewfromflorida.com, you can see some of the things that we've done in St. Augustine. This is a great place to come if you love the ocean. Lots of water sports, paddleboard rentals here, kayak rentals, a lot of people surfing. This is the East Coast, so there is a little bit of wave action. It's a great place to camp. You know, like I said, if you love the beach, then you would love Anastasia State Park here in St. Augustine, Florida.